I said, are you sure?
Exactly.
You will laugh at these people for long? Are you sure? They won't disrupt the whole plan? I've been saying this for months. It's happening.
We have just seen today that the only structure that they had is Togri structure.
Togri violence and vote buying.
Yeah, a murderer. In fact, MC Oluomo she should be rotting in some jail, waiting trial. I mean, we shouldn't forget about Funcho Williams. They murdered him. I don't want to even start calling names and everything. They knew what happened.
The person that was arrested, he was in prison for killing Bola Ige. He won an election in prison under PDP. He is part of those who are now working with Tinubu. Tinubu used to be Cicero's political associate or son, just like Abraham Adesanya, Bola Ige. They killed Bola Ige during PDP time, and they rewarded Omi Shore for the death of Bola Ige. Don't let us forget all these things. So that's our children and people who are coming behind us, they will not worship criminals and call them heroes of Yoruba land. That's why I'm going to use my own mic to tell everybody.
Before I go, take a note of my number. I sent you some videos today on WhatsApp,
right?
And that will have supported you and all that. A whole because I have a lot of contacts in Nigeria. They keep sending me stuff and all that. But one thing, what we shouldn't be discouraged. Even if tomorrow they should announce Paul as a winner. This drama have not finished.
It's not over.
Obi is still going to be the president. I will not say much. There's a video I'm going to show. I'm going to send you later. Much later in the night. Because I'm not sleeping today. Even today, I've not stepped out of my front door. Right. You know, I just been following. Collecting. I'm going to send you a video, and when you watch that video, you will shake. It's going to shake you, but it's very, very confidential. But that might be another because I believe that
take a look at your number the second time, so that yes. Go on.
I think some ANEC chiefs have collected some Egunje. I believe.
Now
so.
Today they don't collect them since yesterday. Before today, they don't collect. Now to carry out the job be the problem. You don't understand. See, everyone who got paid just to deliver now is the problem. Look at how Wike is disgracing himself in Rivers State. Somebody that would have been their best governor. With all they said he's done, built road, build this, build that. Yeah, he's actually finishing everything tonight.
Part of the video I'm going to send you will tell you. It will show you Wike's future. You'll be shocked.
I can't wait.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you too. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. I'll take another one just before we go. So I've managed to get 1,600 people out of 5,000 people on YouTube to say well done, Mayegun, by liking the video. If you haven't, please do. Please. Hello there. Yes, sir. Can you hear me? Yeah. Yeah. You get loco. You're 5,000. You get loco. You know how many people will die right now? I can't imagine. So you see how that everyone actually the way you did. You go shall find your way. Good enough.
Mo wá bí iṣẹ́ mo ní ọmọ afúnra wọn lóògùn ìkúté jẹ àwọn ọ̀kẹ́ ní wíìrì wàfà.
You were in Lagos. See, you were Lagos in December. Right?
Wait, now look at give me small G.
Oh, yeah, no. And they listen, all of us.
I said there's something when I did Lagos. Even for my area, for Kenya, one say rally up the placard Tinubu.
Yeah.
Very good boy. At the end of the day, am I the brunch? I'll do more. You know more about it. So, very clinical. While I'm support, I'm going to support you. I read you. Give me support. Money, and you didn't go to drive on your own leave. Baba, only so for me, so for ọmọ bàbá ní kàlẹ́ndà tọmọ náà bá súnkò gidi bàbá á yíjú padà aláàgbóyìnbó àsòyìnbó mọ́sẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ ti dojú
because pressure ti wà everywhere.
Pressure ti wà pressure baba pressure lè tó wà ẹ́ ó ju pressure tó máa ń jáde nu engine organizer lọ tó fi fẹ́ máa lò baba pressure lè lágbára àdé tí
left, right, and center.
Then make I just quickly pass one small message.
Please.
See, olófò tó pè wọlé lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn ìgbà yẹn mo ti ń ṣà láti pè Mayegun political diary kò sí fún irú ẹ̀ àmọ́ pé irú wọn pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lórí platform tó bá pè wọlé irú ẹ̀ ní ìjọ mi nítorí pé ọ̀rọ̀ election tó wà ní bá everybody ń ṣá láti pè wọlé tó bá pè wọlé on a normal day ìjọ mi á gba wòtòwòtò ẹ̀ àti wájú àtẹ̀yìn ló ti máa gbà.
mo try láti fún díẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹ̀ láti kó mọ̀ tó bá sọ pé o ti máa ń wò mí tipẹ́tipẹ́ you've been watching Mayegun. You won't say what you just said. That's what I felt like. Sure you get because see, Baba, at the early stage, people are telling themselves that this is not a joke, Irumole. You remember there was a time that I used to feature on people's program on this Facebook everywhere. I don't know if you remember that. Yeah. I'll be like, on this one, they will say, Mayegun, they are bringing Mayegun. Oh, we are bringing Mayegun to this program, to that program. Do you know that there are people that will contact some of these guys later and say, see, I don't want you to be bringing that guy to your platform. He's somebody who doesn't have any respect. He doesn't, I don't really like him. I mean, telling people, maybe say people who won't use me to boost their own pages. Their followers will be telling them, don't bring him back here again. I don't really like him. He's always insulting the elders. He has no respect. So you get 7, 8, 6 years after that, somebody is now saying, I'm thinking that you should not be biased. You are very biased tonight. Every night, man, biased. When it comes to PDP APC, you balance.
I know say now because of say for Bobo elections, everybody was Bajumo. I make you no get chance give and well.
I'm trying to be nice.
Because no, Baba, no, be say trying to be nice. Normally, why person like that go calling? What do me pay me? Well, if I bring come and below with the ìjọ wo ló ti lọ sí Naija gbẹ̀yìn kó lọ wo nǹkan tí ojú àwọn èèyàn ń rí.
For real.
Baba, na this today na make am 3 weeks wey I come from Naija. Ẹnìkan máa ń sọ fún mi lórí platform pé máa Yorùbá ni wá mọ̀ pa ní culture ọ̀tọ̀ ẹ̀ ká máa gbá gbàgbàlagbà sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kò ẹ̀ kọ́ máa bá tá ń lágbà òfò tá ń lágbà àyà.
tó bá ti sọ mí pé kí ni show respect yẹn.
Bàbá àwọn àgbàlagbà tó ẹ̀ kàn tì sínú kànga abọ́njá wèrè.
kádà yẹpẹ̀ kí kànga yẹn ní pé kò ń sọ̀rọ̀ 6 feet. Bàbá láìsẹ̀ tí kú wọn kán tí wọ́n sínú kànga kán da ẹ̀pẹ̀ bò wọ́n da kọ́ńkéré kan lé lórí. Ká má pàdé wọn.
Sọ̀rọ̀ pé
àwọn yẹn ló wá ń wá entitled tó ń wá respect. Ṣé wò lágbà lé ṣé báwọn àgbà lè ti ń ṣe rí nìyẹn tó ń bá yé jẹ́ tó ń bá yé àwọn ọmọlọ́mọ jẹ́ kákàkiri with their different selfish policies and all that. Ṣé báwọn àgbà ti lè tí wọ́n ṣe rí nìyẹn. Ìwọ ò lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ni ṣé wò lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ni ò lágbà lé ni. Àwọn olófún àwọn ti Tinubu lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọn. Àwọn olóṣèlú tó da ilẹ̀ rú yẹn àwọn ta ni àwọn ìyá wọn ta ni bàbá wọn àwọn tó ń kóbọn fáwọn èèyàn kọ́ lọ́ máa pààyàn yẹn àwọn tó ní kọ́ lọ́ máa gbé ballot paper yẹn ta ni ìyá àti bàbá àwọn olóṣèlú tó ń pàwọ́ wọn ṣé àwọn ìyá àti bàbá títí wọn jàǹdùkú lọ́kọ́ wọn olè lọ́kọ́ wọn so èmi tí mo wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ lèmi ò ní respect torí mi ò lè respect olè ẹ̀ ní jèrè ara yín kan tí máa ń sọ fún wọn nìyẹn o.
àmì àṣẹ àwọn àgbà tó ti ta respect.
o má jẹ́ kí n ṣépè fún ẹ bàbá ṣẹ́rí màmá èpè ẹnu yẹn tẹ́ bá ṣẹ tó bá gbà yín létí ẹ máa gbé yín mì ní like yín máa yọ sí yín lẹ́nu báyìí ẹ máa gbé yín ẹ ní ṣe èpè yín mọ́ this is not 1980 o this is not 1960 o this is truth I mean this is 2023 is either you live now you live in the present or you just disappear you can't threaten anybody with màá ṣépè fún ẹ o ṣé wọ́n mọ̀ ìfẹ́ dàgbà ṣá you want to grow old we are seeing all of you making policies that are killing young people. They are dying before their time, and you are still saying, "Ṣé fẹ́ kí n ṣépè fún ẹ, bàbá? Ẹ try ẹ, ẹ gbọ́, ọ̀ya, ẹ try ẹ, face to face. Tó bá gbà yín létí, èyí máa ń bá sáré nínú ẹ máa gbé mi ní.
Where they slap person like this, first they come out, oyin jáde mbẹ,
It's Mama Yoruba. So anybody know anybody anywhere? Our elders, we know that all the Agbalagbas we dey around, all of them politicians and non-politicians, they've destroyed the future that majority of us go. No, young people turn it. Are we not seeing it? Some of them would die for poor medical reasons. Some of them would die for the for the high-handedness of the state itself. Some of them would die due to the injustices that they are meting at them. And they are like that in their hundreds of thousands everywhere. So you can
between man and God, this one will tell me, confirm, now pidgin English on the speak so. From my papa area where my popsy build house, under Ikeja, just one bus stop between Ikeja along for cement area. Two young boys might drink what do they call this this thing they drink when they kill them
sniper.
Baba. And if you hear the reason
they follow everything there, young people they get depression.
Drink sniper, no reach 20k.
Young people they go to mainland bridge, they jump inside water. When did they how old are they? Nigeria is so shiggy for some of them. Some of them are falling into the hands of hard drugs, waste life. Some of them are falling into the hand of depression. They are dying there. Nobody's actually taking a data on them because it's Nigeria. Here you get.
You go see young girl, small girl who's supposed to be school. Somebody go tell and say, in they do prank online, go say, remove your bra, go give you 10,000. And she go remove her bra for street. Life. It will return key. Turn the whole young girls to prostitute. They will say that they do hook up. They don't even know who they won't go meet. They
will just give them address
online.
And many of them will go and they will never be back.
And at the same time, all these evil politicians, and they use most of all these girls.
I mean, Baba, come to think of it. I've been around politicians in Nigeria, okay? And whenever it is nighttime, they will go to the universities, they will go to the campuses, they will go and pick all these young girls that they will give money to. It's like it's normal, it's routine. They say they call it hook up in Nigeria now. Here you get. Back then, we call them runs girls. They don't want to call themselves ashewo. They don't want to call themselves a prostitute. They are students. They will say, I'm a student, I'm not ashewo. I'm a runs girl. Now they say they call them hook up. They have apps for them. And that's the future, isn't it?
You know, say that hook up, for Kenya where I stay, more than 3-4 boys, they show me the app for their phone. Because at the extent, say, people they call hook up, and here they say hook up.
Hook up.
The next thing, young small girls, Baba, my daughter will be here. She dey work, she dey college. She's just 20 years old. All these girls never pass between age of 16 to 20. Small girls. They even they put noodles on those apps. And you look and say, what in this country? Waiting my country to one idiot to Lori Bruku based for comfort zone. And comfort zone. Also, Ọlọ́run kò ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣọ́ fún ẹ ọ̀bọ̀ ìbò ìpè wọlé yẹn inú ẹbí mi bọ́lá lẹ́yìn ọmọ olóògbé gbóná lálẹ́ yẹn ọgbọ̀n.
Ọlọ́run ọkọ̀ ọlọ́fẹ́ lọ bá náà fẹ́ lọ bá evening yẹn jẹ́ lórí mayegun sáré political lọ sọ fáwọn èèyàn you are telling people on mayegun sáré political you are telling people on mayegun sáré political to respect criminals baba oní àtò like I wanted to say that to him like baba you get confidence o. But he kept saying that I don't support Tinubu. I'm not supporting Tinubu because we are Yorubas and all of that. So I'm like, Baba, I know they play that trick on me. That's why when I was responding, I was very canny. I just put on that smile, very canny. Like, you know one thing, you see, it's me, it's Mayegun. I don't respect them. Other smile na erin ka o mo binu gidi in skin to alabe ninu. I'm happy that I'm able to handle that. You don't tell people here how to talk about the politicians. You don't. You don't tell them how to talk about pastors.
Thank you very, very much.
God bless you.
I really appreciate it.
You too. Thanks so much.
After the election, we'll continue our normal.
No, we just want the whole noise to be off, and it's almost off now. Yeah. And then I will see what happens next. See, they have already started saying that with what they have, if you want to rig election, that means if you have a ratio 40 to 60, that's when you can rig small. But if you have a ratio 10 to 90, even INEC can rig it. But they said, well, whatever INEC cannot rig doesn't exist. And some said that we will find out. Irumole. Thank you so much.
Baba Majele is
No, I told you as in Moka results. See, Baba, the joke. See, Baba, the year. I saw one result there. I said APC that they are so afraid to even post fake results. As we were talking, I just saw the APC results. Yobe State that they haven't. What do you call it? Taraba State. That they haven't even started a coalition, so to say, local government level. APC, they released the results. And guess what? They gave Labour Party 0.0000000. You know, all the local governments in Taraba, APC. So, Baba, take another one. We'll see how it go be. If you want to rig us now, because you can only rig us if you get closer. This margin, if you rig us, well, you will not have to worry about what we post on social media. You would have to worry about what is coming to your door. That's what they are saying right now. And I'm here. I am here to help them add fuel to idiot. I am here to encourage all of them to say, Emagbao, no grio. If they rig you, face them. I go to pray for you. Emagbao, no grio. If they rig you, Irumole, I'll take another one, which is going to be the last one tonight. Nice one, Baba. So I'll take one more, and then we can call it a night. Okay? Hello there.
Maye.
Baba.
MOB, sorry.
Hey, o ma ti pé 3 days, ke? How are you, sir?
Ó pé. Mo máa ń sọ kíní kan fún ẹ pé táyé bá gùn ni àní nídìí ẹ. Torí ayé ògún la ṣe ń pè ní máyégún.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bàbá.
Máa tó pè lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn ó dàbí ẹni pé ó máa ní ìdí baptism lórí programming.
Ó ní ó parọ́ ni. Ó ṣe ló parọ́ fún wa. Ipe òun ti wà lórí program yìí for a while. You can't be on Mayegun's diary political and say what Mayegun is doing is surprising you.
I'm telling you.
Like you can't. No, it's not possible. Because it's either you
don't
even like me. Yeah, sir. It's either you are somebody who will not like me because of where I talk.
Yes.
But don't pretend that you are surprised that I don't have respect for them. When somebody did that, we can easily tell, sir, that this one, own this guy, we're in this guy.
It's got to funny for me. It's got to funny to me the way you answered him. My people in one way now picking all over glasses to me. One if a sign of victory, if I got the lady I become to funny education, you to grab straight.
Because yes, sir.
Oh my God, me man so lower nibita bade insane.
Go on.
Nibita bade insane, tanwo insane. I think Nigeria are ready.
If they have the chance, they will challenge
look
their
at
oppressors.
Only 2 weapons. Only 2 weapons. Not compressed for you. Don't they misbehave. Monetary, monetize the
election
voting system. And at the same time, Togri. Just start those two, yeah. Mo tún rí pé ibi gan tó dàrú láàárọ̀ wọ́n tún lọ vote ńbẹ̀ Labour tún win ńbẹ̀ again.
One no, Elegushi.
For you to know that people
hearing about the Elegushi side, sir. One no Elegushi mo Elegushi as we speak today.
Most of them, we have never gotten to that. Yes, we have never gotten to that bottled end. To my blast, seriously. Look at all these things. I never knew that this. Okay, look at it very well. The percentage the youth don't vote is 65%. I was telling one of my friends, let us give them that 15. See, one get 35. Lori 35 when you have to 15
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what people said, sir. Somebody told me when I was looking at their numbers, they said if there is a low voters turnout, which normally should work in the favor of the ruling class and the rest, they said, if everything is done free and fair, low turnout, it go still beat them. I said, confidence will let boys in name. When I want to man,
no, àwọn area kan wà tó jẹ́ pé ó ń fún mi ní ẹ̀fọ́ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe wà ó ń lè kó yẹn. Èkó yẹn nìkan mo fẹ́ kó máa mi yọ ojú Tinubu ojú kan kó máa fojú kan rí náà kó lè mọ̀ pé ready moment àwọn èèyàn máa ní kò sí ẹ̀kan tó ní ayé for life.
Champion forever. Current champion ló wà.
Kò sí champion forever. Current ló wà. Current yẹn náà ló dẹ̀ ń jẹ lọ ẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ wù mí kó máa kú kó ṣojú ẹ̀. Ojú ẹ̀ gangan kó ṣojú ẹ̀ gbogbo tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Kó fún ara ẹ̀ rí fún ara ẹ̀ pé kàn.
Àwọn agbèrò yẹn ò lè deliver Èkó. I'm surprised.
Ìdí mo dán ti fẹ́ deliver Èkó. Kò sí mo fẹ́ deliver Èkó náà. Kò sí dẹ̀ look at immediately when that guy tá máa ṣe baptism bóyá máa fún ní day lọ́sẹ̀ yìí ni tá máa ṣe baptism bókè ọ̀pá yẹn. One lawyer called. Lawyer Olalekan.
Yes.
Invite him to your program.
I should.
I'm telling you. Invite that man to your program.
Or
you go know.
Better still. I can throw the open invitation and do people's parliament before the end of the month.
Please,
in people's parliament, we can harvest different ideas. You know that.
We don't need to be censoring our voice. Why will you be telling me Kima romance only? Kima romance and Toti Wadi abroad, Kima romance and Tojepe, Mama want to one late, Tobama Fishiwa Sabai, and Tomama, Tomama Toro, and you can't blame them. You can never blame them. Just because this is how the system is, what you weaponize everything. What you actually weaponize the senses for Lenny. What to for one fake dollar one damo. What to so for okay, drop your account number with transfer. Last get Tamaegu, who sent to transfer. I'm telling you. For you to know, no.
A few days ago, sir, I said something a few days ago. I said, if you want to make transfer, do your transfer on Friday because on Saturday you may begin to experience a network issue. It is deliberate to network.
I'm telling you, just a coin. Last one, you try last transfer, last get a pull baba me. Coins in you to transfer to somebody in Nigeria. Coins in you, and I just for 2 days I was just on that GTB. We were just rolling. Because later I can perform your baby calling. But for this level, I'm not talking of the general election in Nigeria. I'm talking of a Konikon. Look at how much you Tinubu. What your glasses load you wear it. Look at how the thing does the flow for street.
Papa, one on you body loan. What to learn normal Alausa, sir. Alausa lo ti vote. Want to learn normal Alausa. Àwọn èèyàn wá sọ pé àwọn ò resign.
Ó yàgbẹ́ fún wọn tí ì mọ̀.
Àwọn èèyàn sọ pé àwọn ò resign.
Both times tí wọ́n fẹ́ rí pani.
Okay.
Tó bá máa fi dọ̀là ń sìn, look at the so-called INEC. INEC will upload anything, right? Tó bá jẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ ní wọ́n máa fún wa ní fake result. Bá a ṣe ń wo èyí sìn tí ìrọ̀rùn bá sí ní election díẹ̀ ló máa kù máa eégún.
Ó tight gan.
Tí ìrọ̀rùn bá dẹ̀ wá. Tí ìrọ̀rùn bá dẹ̀ wá. If it's again any of two of them, my brother, you go come see margin. Baba, you go see margin, you go run. Because those youth, they stood to their still when they
proved themselves. They proved themselves. So everybody talking down on them on this one. There's nothing wrong. This is all say, Esa. Even if you didn't believe that they could push this law, right? With what they have done today.
If they lose,
yes, sir.
Wallah, they made me proud. If they lose, if Obi lose this election, they still made me proud for the youth to stand up. Now, when you look at it very well, people will be verifying all they are doing in office for 4 years. They say, for the allow, I say, mo ṣe dáadáa, ṣé mi ò ṣe dáadáa. Ìjẹ́ tá a máa lọ jókòó, tá a máa lọ kó kan síbi kan, tá a máa ṣe fẹ́ fáwọn èèyàn lówó, kán lè dìbò. We will know.
Wow.
We will know. Look at it. Look at all those margins. They are crazy margins. Look at Nirivas gan fúnra rẹ̀. Wike gan fúnra rẹ̀ gan, ó mọ̀ pé, hey.
I think gbogbo ti dàrú ní Rivers náà
sẹ́ẹ̀. Lórí Máyégún ló ṣẹlẹ̀ náà.
They are carrying gun everywhere.
Gbogbo tá à ń sọ ló ṣẹlẹ̀.
So true.
Gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ṣẹlẹ̀ tí gbogbo wa ń rí. I'm telling you, everything we are saying ourselves. Ìjọ kan máa di ìjọ kan sẹ̀. Àwọn èèyàn máa wò pé owó yín kò lè ra àyè fún yín mọ́. Ikú ló máa rà fún yín.
Wow.
Ẹ máa wo owó báyìí máa useless. Ṣé kò useless ṣe?
Ẹ sà ó ti useless o.
Damn too useless. Ó ti useless. It's damn too useless now.
Wow.
Yes,
God bless you. Any nice night rest. Tomorrow is another day. We will follow this to the end, sir. Thank you so much. I'll take this and I will call it my last. I've not spoken to my friend for a very long time. One name. The number.
One name. Your own is now. It has now moved to another level.
Osita, I get too many titles. Sometimes I don't even remember. But
you know the meaning of
go on.
You will ask me what is the meaning of one name Dioto.
Right. What is the meaning of one name Dioto?
You meaning my brother too sweet, my beloved, my begotten brother.
Wow.
That is what.
Just like something that say my begotten son, in whom I am
well pleased.
Brilliant. I like that.
Do you know why I am well pleased in you?
Please tell me.
Because you have said this thing all over again and again and again. You have told them. Some of us have digested it with you. But as far as this program is concerned, you are the anchor of this program. God has given you this mantle of leadership. And anybody that comes around wanting to discredit you, trust me, that person is discrediting what God has planned for him.
Wow.
Nobody came to this world wearing clothes. Those things, that particular thing is something that encourages me in life. If everybody look at it, it makes nobody indispensable.
Of course.
Everybody came to this world naked. And you will go home naked, no matter if they put gold and diamond in your casket.
Forget it.
You will go home
whether
naked.
They born you with a spoon, or they born you with silver or gold spoon, or they born you with a wooden spoon, or some of us where they no born with spoon at all.
Spoon at all.
We came same way.
Now
we
the
will
same
leave.
thing will be.
Same way.
And we will leave. So it's always a pity when you see a man. He will come and think he is Lord. He is Alpha and Omega. Today is a lesson to everybody. Either anybody likes it or not. Today is a lesson to all men.
What happened in that Lagos? What is going on in that Lagos?
Everybody that I am the landlord. The man that calls himself the landlord, the number one landlord in Africa.
Lagos.
Even in that same street, that is street of Bodilon, he was beaten there.
Front and back, he said. I keep saying it. I have videos. I've shown you. Front and back, they beat him.
Yes, according to him. My brother, I would not lie to you. I've not slept since last night. This is American time. I've not slept.
You've been following things, or you've just been busy?
I've been following things.
Right.
I've been following things. Yeah. So, because I have more than 20 people that I talk to based on what is going on
at home.
Look at the landlord. The landlord self is not even a tenant. He was beaten, according to his word. He was beaten balably.
Blue black. Bulaba. Blue.
Bulaba.
I'm not joking.
Blue.
He's got 2 votes in front of his house. He's got 4 votes at the back of his house. There are videos, Baba. There are results there.
Even with the intimidation.
Even with the intimidation and violence.
My brother, believe me, if you watch all this, I have close to about 50 different things my friends were making and they were giving it to me. Believe me, videos. I will have to give it to the women. You see our ladies?
Yeah.
Anything anybody tell you, when a woman is interested in anything, that thing will surely come possible.
Did you hear that Jesus earlier? She's been on this project herself as a woman. She said she took it upon herself. Even when her own brother, Shidoka, is also contesting.
Yeah.
She decided that this one, no. Women, I personally have this, this great trust in women handling things when it's public. Okay.
No,
I do.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If you look at you are a traditional man like me.
Beautiful.
When you go around where you come from,
If you see a woman who is an herbalist, herbal medicine doctor, herbalist, anything, go and look at that woman. Is usually stronger than the men that is doing that same thing.
You are right. And they are actually like more regarded too. When they say that
more regarded.
They are more respected or revered.
The same thing in Christendom. When you see a woman who is a pastor, go and look at the kind of influence she wields. So a lot of people don't understand it. When you look around, you will see Kate Henshaw, you will see Chioma Akpota, you will see I've forgotten the short one, her name, different Nollywood actress. They carry this movement in their head.
They do. And you remember that woman, Pastor Esther, Pastor, you know that woman that narrated the story of that family that was kidnapped in Ondo State. You remember that pastor woman? She's been very consistent.
She was the first pastor that took up this whole challenge. Even her husband was in church that day. She was the one that took up the challenge. Now, if you look at it very well, what this thing tells us is that we have been given the audacity of faith to take back what belongs to us.
Right.
This is just the whole narrative. I think there was a video, the Oluano of Oshodi. He came and was shouting that, let's no Igbo man.
Yeah.
This is not all about Igbo. This is all about Igbo. This is all about the suffering of the youth. And I was telling somebody, if is this the only thing that
Buhari would do and leave, they will turn him to hero and they pay me. Honestly, I don't know, right? People are already saying that if everything goes well, like, no all this abracadabra from anywhere, they are willing to forgive Buhari. And I'm like, no, I'm not forgiving him all. I would never.
No, we will not forget. We will not forget.
Anyway, go on. Because a lot of people are becoming more optimistic now, right? That maybe this is it. Maybe what they've wanted to do is going to be done now. So if it happens, they are ready to forgive Buhari. I have been told.
No, sir, my brother, we will forgive, but we will not forget. That is the truth.
I think that should be the right word. They will forgive. They may never forget. I don't think anybody will forget what happened to them in 80 years of APC, by the way, if they escape them.
So in this particular case, I was reading the Bible, and the Bible said, I will create confusion in the enemy's camp. It started with PDP.
Wow.
Then later on, it went into APC as well. The reason is because when you know little about your problem, then you can solve your problem. Because
it's only when you know nothing about your problems is when you can't really solve the problems you have no idea of. A lot of people are now aware of their problems. I mean, we can see that now. Whatever our belief about these people or these events, right? I think it's not bad if people can actually replace their old belief with the new reality. This is what is happening now, and we can't push it away.
This thing is likened to what is happening in America here.
Right.
Before Trump came into office, the blacks don't vote. That was the reason. But they go to rally, but they don't vote. And that was the reason Obama brought up that slogan, don't boo, vote. Don't boo, vote. Formally, when they are here, what happens is that when they want to come to vote, they will cause a little bit pandemonium. Within 15, 20 minutes, they will take up their bags and they say, oh, I don't have time for all this.
I don't have time for all of this. They walk away.
They walk away. Today, when they were intimidating, these Nigerians, this youth, this blessed youth.
Most of them Gen Z though, Gen Z.
Yes, they stand. They didn't leave that particular polling booth.
They didn't.
Because they didn't leave. That was the reason they were able to cast their vote. But if it is before, when they do them, all of them, everybody escape and go back to their house.
They won't bother coming back.
Even Even there is somebody I know, when she told me that she's going home, I told her that in your life, don't even call my phone again. I told her, go back there. I told her because me that is here, I'm not sleeping. I wish that I'm back home, but me that I'm here, I'm not sleeping.
There at least.
So I said, go back there. And she hit to my voice and she went back there. So what am I trying to say?
But another thing that I don't know if I should say I'm surprised, or should I just say it shouldn't be surprising, is the number of turnout in the Eastern Nigeria. It's never seen before, ever. The turnout of voters in Eastern Nigeria today is never seen before in any election,
brother,
ever.
Yes, my brother, the truth is that, you see, before, I want to be very objective here. Before, previously, what they do to us is that they give everybody any number they want to give. We don't vote before. Your vote don't count before. But either we like it or not, this thing they call internet has changed the narration all over the world. You remember there was a day I called. I said to you that in the past 3 years in Africa, there's something that we noticed. The populace is not all about the candidate. The populace, which is about the people.
That's right.
They've been winning elections. And Nigeria,
it happened in Zambia. It happened in Kenya. It happened there in Ghana. It happened in so many places. You are right. And it's been happening for the past 3 years. The last one that happened is that of Kenya. Right. You are right.
So it is not all about the candidate, but it's all about the will and the desire of the people. The Bible says that a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. So we've been thinking, especially we that live in diaspora.
The diaspora, we see a lot happening there, and we keep being so alarmed.
Yes, because if I have to go home, which I went some few weeks ago,
right?
If I have to go home, if I tell my brother that I'm coming back home, the next thing they are trying to tell me where you go to and where you don't go.
Don't go here, don't go there, or so.
So we are the ones suffering it because we bear the cost.
Yeah, we bear the brunt of their misrule, as well as their terrorism and all of that, no doubt. And nobody is spared though, whether you are Christian or Muslim, whether you are Easterner or Southerner, Northerner or what have you. Nobody is spared. We are all victims. Or they can use tribalism to blind all of us and make it look like we are fighting for something that they said we should fight for. You are right, oh. But I said the shaku is being taken off, Baba. No lie. Oh.
Yes. And one thing I wanted to say, I was trying to call into the program for about 2 or 3 days ago.
Right.
I won't be able to come in. But I want to lecture. There is a particular caller that normally call, and he was talking about the Supreme Court ruling.
Right.
That you and him was arguing. That when you asked him in Yoruba language,
I had to stop it. I didn't want it to be like an argument. It was meant to be like an explanation here and there. Yeah, I remember. Please. No, because I didn't know what to say. And I'm like,
I want to.
Why are you talking like this? But
I believe he's watching.
He is.
No case in the right senses, in the actual right senses, no case by legal standard can just walk up to the Supreme Court.
If not because of these people who have desecrated everything about Nigerian institutions.
That is the first flaw they have. And walk straight to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is not even supposed to entertain that case.
You get?
Then, secondly, from the official gazette that made the Central Bank of Nigeria, the Central Bank of Nigeria is not an agency of the government.
That's right.
It is independent on its own. An independent body cannot be an agency to the government. It's not possible. For example,
because the president appoints head of agency as well, but the National Assembly will have to confirm the candidacy of the governor of Central Bank. There's so much that goes into it.
Thank you very much. So, take for example the Federal Reserve Bank of America or the Royal Bank, what they call the one in the UK.
We call us the UK Eshekwa or something, you know.
Yeah,
but it's actually central bank. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, central bank. It doesn't have anything to do with the government. His own is to regulate the monetary this thing.
Monetary policy of that country. That's right.
If you watch, technically speaking, the lawyers that took that case to Supreme Court,
mm-hmm.
they know what they are doing. Because in that particular place, CBN was not involved in those
they are
people
not
they
even
were
party
suing.
to the case. That's another trick. It's all fraud.
The
They just wanted the Supreme Court to make a pronouncement so that they can run with that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, for somebody to jump the gun that the Supreme Court said that they should maintain, that person, I am sorry. You need to read properly. Even if you don't understand, you should know some certain people that understand the law.
Another thing that causes confusion. Do you want me to tell you something, Osita? The likes of Falano, the likes of Ozekome, a lot of them have been on TV, okay? And they said that even if the case is not supposed to be in Supreme Court, right? That Buhari is supposed to still obey the court. And I told him, I said, that's just a legal opinion, okay? The APC, the governors who went to the Supreme Court, they've already desecrated the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court that entertained the case, they have also what? They have also desecrated the hallowed chamber of that their own Supreme Court. However, it is APC messing things up, and here we are arguing if it's legal or not. When in fact, you can see the defect in the whole thing. You want to sue a central bank? Can the Supreme Court tell central bank to start changing to bring down what do you call it? To bring down interest rates? Can Supreme Court just rule and say, central bank, we want you to now declare 2% interest rates? No more, no less. Can they do that?
They can't do that.
But people have no idea. They say Supreme Court is the highest court. Supreme Court is the highest court. Really?
Yes. There's something. The reason I'm talking about it is because I've always learned something from you.
Please, sir.
You try as much as possible. You tell people that you don't want to mislead anybody.
No.
I don't want somebody to come to this program and mislead people. Sometimes you might bring up a subject that I do not know much about it. I want to listen to what you said. Then if other people is going to contribute, I want to listen to
I am learning too, Osita. That's how I think that's how I get better, right? Sometimes when I'm talking, right, there's so much I learn from people who call in. There's so much I learn from people commenting. And in most cases, I'm just like, I didn't know that. Oh, nice one. Oh, good. I almost forgot that. Because we are all learning. That's why I said, when I say something is my view, opinion, I will explain how I arrive at that. You can think about them too, make further researches, and reach your own conclusion too.
Yes.
I won't tell you what to do. I won't tell you what to think, but I will help you. Go on.
Yes. This thing I talked about right now, because I was a little bit confused when I was reading. But I had to call my lawyer to ask my lawyer in Nigeria. I said, look at it very well and explain this whole thing to me. And he said it. Some of it, I was correct in my own findings. And I added to what he told me. That is the way we learn.
That's it.
You don't just come to a parliament like this that we're having, and you just say that you argue as if you are right.
Or try to be absolute. Even me, Mayegun, I don't like being absolute. Have you noticed that, Osita? When I share my view and the rest of that, I don't like being so absolute. I say, that's it. That's what will happen. No. I will show to you and talk to you and say, we expect it to be like this. And this is why we believe so, isn't it?
As I am, there's something I do in life. Even when somebody is full of evil, like Bokari, that is evil. But the only reason I support him in this particular one that he did was because everybody felt it. It's no longer one section of people that feels what it before. It's one section of people that feels the evil that is made.
Yeah, it's like everybody is feeling it now.
Even himself, he's feeling it because there's somebody related to him that feels the same thing.
Well, what are you talking about? They kidnapped the head of Daura, remember? And that the head of Daura that they kidnapped at the time that they pay ransom to release, happened to be in-law to Bokuwari. So everybody is going to collect now. Sure.
So everybody is collecting.
Everybody's
and
collecting.
it's because of everybody is collecting that maybe that is the reason he is having brain reset. I told people.
Maybe. Osita, I'm going to let you go.
Yeah.
I've spent about 20 minutes with you. A lot of people will not be happy with that, but I've missed you, okay? And that's why I have to share that time with you.
Much, my brother.
Osita, I'm going to see you some other time, okay? Thank you so much for stopping by, right? And to everybody who have spent their evening with me as well, I'm going to say thank you to all of you. There's no point in giving you this closing remark because it is not over. This is just like a scratch on it. Fake news everywhere and the rest, but there are those that could be confirmed. Listen, nobody is saying that, what do you call this, what is going on right now, yeah? Somebody is going to, this particular person is going to actually take the lead or be your next president, except for those who are waiting to rig. And I don't think that's going to work anyway. But what we are saying to you is that for the first time, nobody can say that PDP or APC, they have any chance. Yeah? Some said, I don't worry, you will see the result tomorrow, Baba. People are already seeing the result. The one that is actually getting people worried is Lagos. After all the noise, Agberos, after all the money, after every Johnson Mole Kwankwaso, Ashe gbogbo garagara yin kò lè gbé landslide wa. Tinubu won't get landslide in Lagos. If I wake up tomorrow and they say Lagos results, I check them, I no see landslide. Then by the time they now begin to release all the results and the rest of that, I'm a yashwara walori bi ni. Kadra yin gba ni o. Dra yin le gba before tomorrow morning. May the miracle happen. If the whole thing ended up the way it is, the way it is turning on its own. If it turn on its own like this till tomorrow morning, to bari mi ko sa fun mi ni o. To bari pe Mayegun is live, ko ya fi si mute. Or better still, ko ya lower volume because I want to mama gbọ́ láti ojú screen you go they ask yourself, say, who asked me to go and check this guy live? Somebody said, okay, what if Kolu now win? How is he going to win? Rigging, Abi? Are you ready? You sure? The same rigging. If you see me anywhere tomorrow, avoid me. If you check the result, you check the north, you check the south, you check everything yourself. And the same Mayegun is live. You can't grab your phone, they go live. Won't go watch. Ma buy no Jenny, kile to shoot. Ma buy no ejede bi pe. You go they ask me, say, kí ló le tó yìí Mayegun? Ó le jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú ẹ fi Yorùbá ta tẹ́tẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Buhari. Ẹ wá dákẹ́ fún odindi ọdún méjì àtààbọ̀. Nísìn ẹ ti wá jí. Ẹ tún jí náà, ẹ tún lọ́pọlọ, ẹ tún blackmail Yorùbá. Ẹ ń pè wọ́n lórúkọ pè wọ́n lọ́mọ àlè. So gbogbo ẹ. You know, give Kolu landslide in Lagos. They can't say Kolu they drag vote with Obi here and there. Wa go live. You see Mayegun live. You can't join. No join at all. No. Oh, go sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. So I wish you all the best. Or I wish you what you wish yourself. Thank you so much to everybody with their super chat and all that. Remember, you can still like my broadcast if you haven't. And you can subscribe too. You will never want to miss this. Tomorrow is Sunday. It's also Sunday sermon. Etigbe. To all the members of the Temple of Truth, the brethren of the Temple of Truth, I want you to relax. I have a way of making a rotten situation to rotten more for the criminals who have a rotten and divided Nigeria. Tomorrow is Sunday sermon. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night from here.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Mayegun Diary Nayibi. àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Saheed number one.
bó bá ṣe eré àní Máyégún máa wí.
Máyégún Diary Saheed number one.
ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Saheed number one.
Máyégún Diary politico.
Máyégún Diary Saheed number one.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún.
Máyégún Diary Saheed number one.
ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Máyégún Diary Saheed number one.
àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dódòdó.
Máyégún Diary Saheed number one.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
òkúrọ̀ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀gọ̀ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ.